Hi, Douglas. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Frederick. I'm fine. And you?
I'm good. I'm good as well. Thank you very much. This is the first interview, the first time we meet, right?
Yeah, this is the first time, but I did go through some of your video on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did some, like simple preparation for this interview.
Very
Yeah.
good. Very good. So let's do something. Since you have done some preparation, you know already what I want to ask you. So let's start with your story.
All right. So I'm Douglas from Malaysia, and I've been trading for like almost 12 years, I guess. 12
12 years.
years. Yes, 12 years. I actually started off from trading stocks,
Okay.
equities, Malaysia, like local stocks.
Hmm.
And then I went off to, CFD, Forex, because I felt that stocks is too slow, you know,
I see.
too slow for us. So I went to, CFD, and then I learned from, different gurus. I
Hmm.
jumped here and there, from groups, and also, different gurus. I learned from many gurus, and I pay a lot of fees. So end up, actually, I think the final part was I learned from myself, like self-learning. Okay, of course, there are some books I went through. I did, like get to learn something from those traders, or one of the traders, like Mark Douglas, the
Mm.
famous traders. Yeah, I did also learn from him a lot, like a lot.
That's good.
So after Forex, I've been through like few years, and then I started off crypto around 2018.
Hmm.
It's like 7 years back, 2018, like pre-Bitcoin bull run.
Hmm.
So I've been trading crypto for like 7 years, and Forex is around 12 years. And stocks, recently, I get back to, like study the market
Okay. You
locally
get back
and
to it.
also US stocks. Yeah, that's my trading journey. It's been really rough, like
Of
the
course.
5 years is never easy.
Never easy. And
Uh,
but this is why you got to that stage, I think, because you can rely on as many guru as you want, but
uh,
eventually you will need to, experience the thing for yourself, really and truly.
yeah, that's true. That's so true.
Tell me a
Mhm.
little bit about your commitment now with trading and also I think with investing as well. I think you are doing a little bit of both since you mentioned different asset classes.
Do you mean like what I'm really into right now?
Mm,
Okay, so I don't consider myself as a full-time trader. Okay, I'm
okay.
actually more to like an entrepreneur or
Okay.
businessman, because I invest quite a lot in a few different business, where I'm like more to shareholder
Mm,
position, where I don't work, but I invest
okay.
to people that who work for the business.
I see.
Yeah. So apart from that, most of my time I spend doing, research, meeting peoples,
Mhm.
and also for trading, it's like it only take up like maybe 60% of my time.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like partially trading and then partially business running. Yeah.
And tell me something. How did
Mhm.
what did you started first? Did you started first with trading and then you used perhaps the profits of trading to start some business, or it was the other way around?
Actually, I did, like I've been through 9 to 5 or so.
Okay.
Okay, I've been through 9 to 5, and I learned trading. I think it's around like right after my graduation of high school.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like those basic stuff you play around with demo,
Yes.
trading contests. Okay. And then I started with like little bit of capital, like few hundred US dollar,
Mm-hmm.
back times like the early days, the early days. So yeah, I start off working and also trading, and then like progressively I reach a certain level that I quit my job.
Of
And then
course.
I went into business
Mm-hmm.
and also full-time trading.
That's
That's the
interesting. That's very good.
yeah,
Well done. Congratulations. So we
yeah,
have here today, sorry, today we have here the right example of someone who made it. Because when you also like speak with all the gurus and
mhm,
they tell you about trading and all of that, they do show you this kind of lifestyle that most of the time is lavish. But I think that the real benefit of being in trading, learning how to trade, is exactly
mhm,
what you did. So you managed to quit your 9 to 5 job, and then you can basically do whatever you want.
mhm. Yeah, so I need to emphasize again, like I see the real money right after like 5 to 6 years of
Hmm. It
my
took some
trading
time.
journey. Yeah, it took some time. So right now I'm usually use all those profit I made in trading
Hmm.
to reinvest on other assets, like for example, stocks,
I
ETF, yeah, and also my business.
mm.
That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
And for stocks and ETF, I'm assuming that you have a different time frame, different time horizon. You hold it?
Most Yeah, I hold it. Mostly is for like really long term, at
Mm.
least 6 months or a year and above.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
And
Makes
also
sense.
you see why I do go for swing is because we don't need to spend too much time on, like keep monitoring the assets, right? Yeah.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about your trading style.
Trading style. Okay.
Hmm.
Trading style, I will go from let's talk about strategy first.
Yeah.
Okay. Strategy, I'm mainly using price action.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a price action trader, and also I mainly use or refer to support resistance,
Mm.
Fibonacci,
Mm-hmm.
and also one and only indicator, I guess, which is moving average,
Okay.
EMA.
Just one?
Yeah, yeah, just one. I mean, the
Which
rest is like it's
which
like
period?
noise, It's noise to me, to be
Of
honest.
course, of course.
Yeah,
I'm curious, which period the EMA you work with?
I use both short and long term. For
Okay.
the short term, I use MA10
Okay.
and also EMA 21.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask why,
I
this
know
number just
why.
for me, No, this number just work for me. And also for long term, I use EMA 100 and 200.
I see.
That's
I see.
all I
Very
Yeah.
good. And what kind of time frame do you use when you trade?
Time frame. Okay, so basically talking about time frame, right? I would split into two part
Mm-hmm.
also. See, like let's talk about prop firm first. So
Okay.
if I trade on a prop firm account, I will mainly use like, hourly or below. It's like
Okay.
I do a
Shorter.
yeah, it's more short term and short time frame. And I will do it in like intraday.
Intraday
For
trading. Okay.
You see, because prop firm we can't really like hold trade
Mm,
or overexpose,
I
So
see.
for prop firm, I mainly trade short term time frame. And then for my personal account, I will use like, swing and also weekly.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. This is because of drawdown rules, daily drawdown, these kind of things.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. So let's say you prefer to be on the safe side and manage your risk, also changing, adapting a little bit your strategy and your time frame with your prop
Yeah,
account.
Federica, talking about risk, right?
Mm.
So risk, I mainly use like, like maybe 0.5% to 1% per trade
Okay,
in the
that's good.
talking about prop, yeah, back to prop, right? So 1% around is the risk I would take for
Mm.
per trade. So that trade I could, like either settle by the same day I open, which means intraday, or maximum I will close the trade before Friday. Like it's
Okay,
like a weekly or daily thing that I need to,
I
yeah.
see.
Other
And
than
I'm curious
yeah.
because you mentioned something that I've been using since my early days of being a trader as well, Fibonacci. I was a bit,
Mhm.
here at Audacity, we actually had our own customized Fibonacci tool. So it's something that I am really, really passionate about. I'm just curious to know, how do you use it, Fibonacci, for the extensions or for the retracement? With
I could
trend
say
or
both.
counter trend?
I think it's both.
You both
Um,
ways.
yeah, I use both. So for when the market is trending, right,
Mm-hmm.
we are we can use this extension.
Yeah,
And then for, like, let's say the market is like sideways or ranging, then I will just use, the numbers in between,
breakout.
like 38.2, 50, and
Mm-hmm.
also 60.1 around that. So, yeah. So, in trading, we need to be dynamic, right?
Of course, of course, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Douglas, what about your journey with us? Because I think we are here to celebrate, of course, your target on
Oh,
your ability account. Very well done. You did a good job. But this is not the first account that you had with us, right?
yeah. I'm currently holding two accounts, and then before that I did, like some fill
Mm-hmm.
and pass here and forth. So talking back about Audacity,
Mm-hmm.
I think I started not Audacity, sorry. Let's talk about like my prop firm journey, right?
Yeah.
So
When did you
actually,
start it exactly? Because you said that you
yeah,
started first with your personal capital, personal funds. When did the switch to prop happened?
okay. This is a very good question, Federica, because I heard prop firm like I think 6 or 7 years ago, like
Mm-hmm.
before 2020. So the first prop account I did was, with one of the
Mm-hmm.
well-known broker out,
Okay.
well-known platform out there. And I did not pass because I personally think that the daily rule and also the targeted days to pass the challenge
Hmm.
is a very difficult thing to me.
Yeah, because I think that back then there was still a time constraint. It was
The
like
time
one
constraint.
month, 2 months. It was a little bit in general with all the props. I think we had something like that in our first version of the ability account before
Yes.
we dropped it.
Yeah, exactly. So, so that time I did try once or twice and then
Mm,
I give up. Eventually I give up because I think that prop is not suitable for me based
mm,
on the rules, based on
mhm.
the rules. So long story short, okay, I came back to prop around 2023.
Okay.
It's like it's like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. So with the confidence and experience I have on 2023, right?
Mm,
So it made me feels that yes, this is the time that I could go for prop. So from there, I met Audacity. Okay, I think I taken the challenge of Audacity around late, or I think Q3 or Q4 of 2023.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, uh, the real account that I got is around, end of 2024. I
Mm,
believe. Yeah, I believe 2024. So you see, it's like I've been with Audacity for 6 months, 7 months at
mm-hmm.
least. Yeah. So
On
currently
the
I'm
live
holding
account, you mean?
on the live account. So currently I have two accounts,
Mm-hmm.
one 120, so it's like 240 for both live. Yeah,
So
I'm
you use
planning to go
both
for
the
third.
ability challenge account. Do you mind me
Yeah.
asking why you didn't go for the other program that we are offering?
Um, I think ability is the best, to suit my needs. Yeah.
Fair
But I
enough.
will explore. I will explore when the times come. Yeah.
Sure, sure, sure. It was just, just a curiosity from my side. So over the
Mm.
past year and a half, we can say, how was your journey with us? Yeah, I think, well, if you passed from, if we're talking about 2023, it means that you also experienced the change from the previous setup to the new dashboard. How did you find it?
It's more useful. I think it's
Mm,
a very good, tools for all the traders, not just
mhm.
me. I think everyone could enjoy
I
these
agree.
tools.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. It gives you a little bit better, understanding of where you are, how your performance are going, especially also with the consistency score. I think that that could really, really help someone because you mentioned something I think really important. You started with prop, and then after maybe you lost, unfortunately, a couple of accounts, you gave up, you said, okay, you took a step back. I think this is really important because I could not stress enough how important is the role of prop firms nowadays because they allow traders, they allow people to not risk their own capital, their own savings. So it's really, really important. But most of the time, it happens that I see traders that maybe they don't have like a defined strategy. They didn't find their own path as of
Mhm.
now, and they just keep, failing one challenge after the other. So I think that your example is really, really good here because there was a moment you tried first with props, you went to a point where you decided, okay, I need to step back now because I think you also use that time to refine your strategy, your style. You see, you mentioned to me you do a little bit of investing, a little bit of different asset classes, different time frames. So I think you also used that time to understand how you wanted to treat a prop trading account because maybe it's completely different from how you treat your personal funds, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep, yep, yep. Correct. That's exactly, yeah. Mm.
Perfect, perfect. So tell me something because I think that the most important thing here is to showcase how you actually manage to quit your 9 to 5 and going exactly in the lifestyle that you wanted to achieve.
Okay. Talking about achievement, I think let's put it in a way that um this could be my advice. All
Mm-hmm.
right. As a trader, I think that we need to have a refined strategy. Okay. By starting off, like you can focus the lesser pair, the better. You know,
Mm,
sometimes they like to say less is more, right?
I agree
So
100%.
to me, it's like if you are new to trading or you have been trading quite a while, but you are not profitable, maybe you can try to focus like lesser pair. Because I met someone, right, who trade, but she focused like 20 over pairs per day. That's crazy. That's crazy, right?
Ambitious, I would say. I don't want to say crazy, but it's really, really ambitious, I might say.
Yeah, so I think by one trading, like focus 1 to 2 pair, I think it's more than enough because we only have two eyes, right? We only have two eyes, right? So focus less is more, and I think master price action because
Right, actually.
I'm a price action trader, so I think master price action is one of the key way to understand how the market move from
Mm,
time to time. Yeah. So the third one will be, most important one, which I share to a lot of my
mhm.
traders, friends, even strangers, So as a trader, we need to do journaling. We need to
Of
journal.
course, backtesting and journaling, definitely.
Yeah, correct, correct. We need to know journal to me is like we get to understand ourselves
Mm,
deep deeper in terms of the risk, the strategy we are using, and the P&L we need to keep track. Yeah. So the things that changed me from a normal trader to a profitable trader, I think the key point is from journaling.
I see. I see.
Yeah. The turning point, So when I started off journaling, I can feel the total difference of, the entire the entire experience.
Of course. Sometimes I think that journaling, backtesting, having some set rules, which basically are refraining you to enter in a trade when you're not supposed to be, this is exactly what marks the difference between a profitable trader and someone that is just guessing where the market is going. And most of the time, when people just guess where the market is going, on the long run, is never going to end up very, very well because it's when they tend to approach the market in a gambling manner, which doesn't work. Doesn't really work that way.
Yeah, that's so true. That's very true.
Okay. Douglas, another piece of advice that you should give to someone that is now looking to, he's maybe a trader, already profitable, already achieved some consistency, but is yet to make, that final step, the final switch that changed your life, for example. So when did you stop for a second and say, all right, I made it. Now I can just quit my job and I can dedicate to these and to other activities?
The first thing I could say is to use the profits or the funds to continue funding your personal account.
Hmm.
Let's talk about from prop. Let's say we make money from prop because I think the prop is like a stepping stone for us to unlock a bigger capital.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from there, usually I will advise a trader that use the prop profit to fund your personal account,
Mm-hmm.
to fund your other investment needs, like diversify. Yeah, I will use the word diversify.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, we just repeat what we are good at. Just repeat what we are doing right now. Okay, journal whatever we are doing, and then just keep repeating. I think the profitable journey is quite boring actually. Do you agree that, Federica?
Well, I think you get to, I come from Italy, so we have a big influence of Latin culture. And Latin used to say something that is repetita juvat, which technically means the things that you repeat, you will
Uh-huh.
end up excelling at. So, which is exactly the concept that I think you wanted to express. Like the more you do something, the better you become into the thing. But it's also like similar to a concept when you were mentioning that also, like as an advice to early stage traders, when they start, it's good they focus on one or two, three, like a small number of asset classes, because at the end of the day, yes, a chart is a chart, but the market tends to repeat itself. So, for example, if you're looking at, I don't know, gold or pound New Zealand, whatever the asset is, whatever the currency or the asset class you are looking at, you will get to a point that if you see a specific candle, you will be able to anticipate the movement that that candle is going to anticipate. So
Yep.
it's just a matter of practice. And then, yeah, once you get to the stage where it's just for you a matter of like managing the trade, where you know when you have to enter in the market, then it can become a little bit, but it can become boring. But that's the key.
That's
Trading
the
should
key.
be boring. It should
Yeah.
never be exciting because the moment trading becomes exciting, this is when you lose your psychology. And this is where FOMO gets in, revenge trading gets in, over trading gets in. So it's not something that you should aim for. So 100% trading should definitely be boring because it means that you keep control of your emotions, of your strategy, and of your trading journal as well, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Douglas, it was a pleasure for me meeting you today and hear your story. I'm really, really sure that a lot of our traders are going to, take your words as an inspiration. So thank you for that. Once again, congratulations on your target. And maybe, I would like to invite you for another interview in some time for now, so we can see
Yep.
how it's progressing on the ability challenge. Okay?
Anytime. Hopefully, our time match.
Of course, of course, no worries. Thank you very much. Have a good day ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Federica. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.